Hi guys, I'm planning the week of the 4th of September to the 10th. This is the first week back at school, but I'm not using a school kit and I'm not even planning like I normally do at the moment. You will see that these are vertical happy planner pages in front of me, not horizontal. If you watched my design team challenge plan with me video, you would have seen that I stuck the vertical pages to the back of my horizontal pages for a very specific reason. It's to use one kit in particular, and I just couldn't bring myself to cut down any of the stickers in the kits. So this is the kit I'm using. This is the camping kit, which Rachel released earlier in the year, and if you watched my design team unboxing you will have noticed I got very excited about this washi. I love this washi and I couldn't bring myself to cut it in any way, shape or form. So when the perfect occasion arose to use it, I felt that I kind of had to do a vertical plan with me. So that's why we've got this week as it is. That's why I'm not using a school kit for the first week back to school, because at this weekend I will be camping with my friends. So I thought the camping kit was the perfect kit to use. Now it's been a while since I have planned vertically. I've not used a vertical EC kit in a vertical happy planner. I've got an idea in my head of how it's going to go, but I may change my mind as I go along. So please bear with me, this might be a relatively long video. So the first thing I'm going to do, unsurprisingly, is I'm going to get out the washi. Now I have seen, sorry for the noise, they're moving all the farm machinery today and doing the fields, so it's a bit loud outside. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my washi. Now I have seen quite a few people have whacked it down here. At the bottom. I was umming about whether I do that or whether actually I put it at the top. Someone I saw on a happy planner put the deep washi at the top, and I think I'm going to do that because it's a bit different, and if I'm planning differently, let's just be different, shall we? And I know this goes wider than the overall columns for the kit, but I'm not really too worried. I just want to use this washi tape in its entirety without worrying about trimming it down or losing any of the lanterns. I'm just deciding whether I'd line it up. That will take me just over the edge, I think. A tiny bit. This is what I mean. I'm not really sure what I'm doing with this, to be honest, because I'm changing the way I'm doing things, but hey ho. So this week is a very exciting week. Yes, it's back to school, which for lots of people will be very exciting. For me, I'm not. Okay, I'm happy to be going back to work. I'll put that out there because I have been going stir crazy at home for the whole holidays by myself. But at the same time, I think, you know, it's just a bit of a rigmarole being back at work. Now these are the older headers, so they haven't got the white boxes. You may have seen the redesign on the kits during August with the, let me get this right, the Woodland Wonderland kits, I think it's called. So the kits have had a redesign. The full kit now has the same sort of headers as the flexible kit, which is lovely. However, when you plan horizontally like me normally, it may leave you having to trim them down a bit. But hey ho, I'm all up for trimming stickers to make them fit, as you've probably worked out by now. So that is all of the dates on there. I probably should have done that before I started, to be honest with my mind. So I'm going to put these at the top underneath the big washi, because, you know, I've got date covers, let's use them. I've got a feeling this is going to be a predominantly no white space kit, which is quite different for me. I do normally, when I was planning vertically, I did normally have white space somewhere, because I used to do sort of little journaling comments in each day. There we go. When you're trying to make things fit, sometimes you just have to change the way you're going to do it, really. And I do have the add-on boxes, so I can always use the add-on full boxes, which are predominantly quite plain, to add in opportunities for journaling comments. We'll see as we go along, really. So those are my date covers at the top. I really like this. It's going to be quite dark at the top, but then night sky camping, I think that kind of works. So underneath, what should I do? I think let's have a little bit through. I've been through the washi. I'll save the deco to the end. I've got full boxes. I've got my other sheets. You could put little things at the top. No, I'll save those for a bit. All these guys. So this is what I mean. I could use these throughout the week for journaling type comments as I go. I think I'm going to put these. Yeah. So I've lost my header sheet now. Where's it gone? There it is. I'm going to go with 2 day headers underneath the date covers. And I'm going to put the full ombre check boxes just to kind of write down things that are happening each day, which is something I've done in the past. I quite like that. Means I can fit more things on my to-do list if I use the actual check lists for the to-do list. So when I was planning vertically, sometimes I would do the same thing across each level, if that makes sense, and then go back in afterwards and add things in. Sometimes I'd kind of stagger what went in, if that makes sense. So I kind of start with the today box here, and then I go today, 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 all over the place. I must admit, this does feel kind of odd, going back and planning like this, given how much horizontal planning I've been doing lately. Because of course my mini happy planner is also horizontal. I will admit now, okay, that I did go back and order the tiny kit in this once my mini happy planner had arrived. And one of the first things I did was plan this exact week in my mini happy planner using this kit. So it's kind of meant to be, really, wasn't it? Okay, we'll start with these little guys. So I'm going to get quite pedantic about lining everything up as well, just to pre-warn you. I could go yellow here and then pink here. I'll go green and pink. I'm going to go yellow, I think. Mix it up. Just a tiny bit more. So there were some kits I bought the full kit in to use when I planned vertically. Most of the time I did tend to stick to mini kits. But when I use the full kit, I did tend to kind of have these as just a general what's on today kind of list, which I quite enjoyed having, just to kind of, because when I go back to work there are a lot of things that kind of go on each day, so it's kind of record of what I've got going on rather than like a checklist in the traditional sense of the word. Ooh. I'm going to go yellow then the pink check, because I don't want to necessarily match the header to the checkbox, if that makes sense. And they're all a little bit different, like that. So we have these lists here. Then I need to do some checklists of what to do, because we're back to work, we're back on sort of more traditional functioning of things. So I'm going with to do, and I'm going to stagger them. So I'm going to start with the dark blue this time and work backwards, just so I've got a real mishmash of colours. Again, some of my vertical kits I did try the idea of colour blocking. Didn't always do it. I must admit, in my head I don't like everything in the column to be exactly the same colour, but I did try it with a couple of the kits. The Summer Paradise kit, I loved the way that turned out. I think it's just because I had the whole block of lime green and the whole block of teal, which worked really, really nicely. Or I thought it did anyway. And I suppose if it's your planner and you like what you're doing, that's the important thing, isn't it? So, yellow in there, back to the navy blue. In there. It's all a bit different. Like this. And then there should be, hopefully, enough space for the what are the words? The checklists to go in. That's the word I am looking for. Because I do like a good checklist. So one thing I haven't quite got round to working out how to use in my horizontal yet is trying to make the checklist line up. Now I am looking forward to trying the new kit to see if it lines up in a better way, because obviously Rachel's changed the way the kits work. So that's okay, I can live with that. I can live with that. Just touching that header space, but I think it's okay because I will go back in and add some boxes and stuff down here, so that's alright. There we go. Oh, I'm liking the way this turned out. It's going to make me want to get a vertical planner again now, isn't it? This is the problem I've got. I do need to get one. I could just switch my dissertation and my normal planners around. I don't need to. This is horizontal planning is working perfectly well for me, so I do not need to change and get another planner. I do have a bit of planner overload as it already is. It's not overload. I use them all. I use them the way that works for me, and that is the important thing. So there we go. Right. So, checklists are down. So now I'm going to do towards the bottom, because obviously this down here doesn't really go with what I've got going on. Part of me is contemplating trimming these down. I haven't quite decided yet. There we go. Let's go with, if we go little things headers at the bottom, start with this one. And I am going to line these up with the bottom of that header strip, so that, you know, at least one set of headers is going in where the planner intends them to. Then I can add everything else in, and I'd probably take my full boxes right to the bottom of the page, I reckon. And if I need to overlap them, I need to overlap them. It doesn't worry me too much anymore. There was a time when I thought full boxes are full boxes. You can't possibly stick anything else over them. That would ruin them. And actually, I've got to that stage where, you know, yes, they're lovely, but they provide background decoration. And if you can stick something over the top that makes it a little bit clearer to see something else, then so be it. It's just me. And I haven't got a weekend banner in yet, so I might stick my weekend banner in down here. But I might stick some half boxes down first. Should I do that? I'll do that. So I'll stick a Little Things header down on Friday. Move those out of the way, and I must admit I'm going to go for the traditional nice square weekend banner. I am getting used to this sort of curved one. There's something about the way this lines up that I really like still. So let's go with a yellow one and a pink one, because then it kind of follows the same colour scheme as the way the headers have been working. So go pink there, yellow there, that will work. Turn this to line it up. I think I just headbutted my phone then, that was interesting. So, super concentration on stickers for a moment, and then you kind of lose all track of everything else that's going on most of the time. Here we go. We've got a little blob of colour underneath the weekend banner. See, I like this. Normally it would be up here. Very pedantically, I would always have to put my weekend banner right at the top of the weekend, but that works for me. And then we're going to try and drop these right to the bottom, weren't we? So I'm going to take this the lantern effect stuff. It's just so nice. Oh, gonna put campground on the Saturday. Try and line it up with that line this time, shall we? Again, I'm no longer worried about stickers overlapping either too much. It's this thing of where I've started using EC kits in everything else. Excuse me a second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I cannot remember what I was talking about before I disappeared. But anyway, never mind. I'm going to still trying to line these lovely boxes up at the bottom. This is surprisingly fiddly compared to how I have previously planned. Should we go for a bit pink or a bit green? Let's go for a bit green. I really can't remember what on earth I was saying before that phone call. Never mind, it seems to be at the moment that every time I film something I get interrupted by spiders, phone calls, dropped calls, annoying neighbours. I don't know. It's all a bit bizarre and all over the place, really. Anyway. One thing I haven't yet decided is what on earth I'm going to do with the sidebar. The sidebar was always something I used to plan at early on. And I don't think that I use it in the same way anymore. My planning has changed so much, everything's completely different. But there we go. So, last full box going down. They're not necessarily perfectly lined up, but I don't think I'm too worried about that, if I'm being completely honest. I'm going to go in with Little Things now. So, I'll just discard that page out of the way. I don't need it right now. I'm going to start on Monday. Monday, we are going to go in with... Should we go with yellow? Let's go with yellow. No, I'm going to colour block my Little Things as best that I can. So, I'm going to put that in there. That's in there. There we go. So, the Little Things headers are headers that I don't use so much anymore. I used to use them for kind of a little bit of everything, a catch-all header. But it just doesn't really seem to fit with what I include in my planning or what I want to plan. Do I want to put one down there? I will put one down. I tell you what, these probably are likely to get used more for carb tracking rather than anything else. We'll put a little one down. Yeah, we'll put them down anyway, over there. There is nothing wrong with planning your weekend completely different to the rest of the week. And the thing is, this here, I don't know why it's there. It is pointless. I am on camp. Nothing will get filled in. But there we go. It's just the way it's happened. Let me think. This week, no birthdays. Let's have a look at my master plan. So I have a planner. I have my EC hardbound planner open on my desk most of the time, and it has absolutely everything in it. I refer to it as the master plan, and the master plan has all long-term tasks, long-term events, all written down so I can actually plan my week out a little bit more effectively. Just having a little bit of a look. Oh, I have got those, haven't I? Okay, so Thursday. Let's get these ones out. And these ones out. Thursday, I have a couple of appointments on Thursday. I have got, there it is. I am having my nails done again. I'm going to be honest, I don't really make much apology for my nails. Nails are a girly thing that never really occurred before. Still a novelty. I use my hands a lot. They take a battering. If I tried to do my nails myself, I'd always have one hand painted and one hand blank, which personally is a bit odd. If I happen to have one or two nails that are looking a bit raggedy, I'm not too worried, to be honest, because it just proves that I don't sit around looking pretty. It's my view on life. But anyway, so I'm having my hair cut. And I'm having my nails done. So that's most of my evening actually gone. Time to get home, eat and unpack the car. Ready to go away because I'll go straight from work. It won't leave me a huge amount of time. But Thursday night's planning night. So I might just put my planning session down anyway, regardless of what's going on. Because sometimes it's not good to break with routine, and because I will have done loads of advanced planning because it's the start of term, there won't be too much to do. It'll just be sort of setting up next few dailies, just sketching out the week ahead. And I will have my PPA on the Friday, so I can kind of do a bit of both, especially when my work tasks are concerned. What else do I have going on? I want to put a marker down to say at the start of term, which is a terrifying prospect if I'm being completely honest. I think I'm just going to take a skinny box. I love these. These are some of my favourite size stickers in the world. I could put it up. Let's put it up here. Let's put it over this. Anyone ever stack stickers? I quite like it. I'm going to do this in red just to highlight the points that it is a not a terrifying event, just something that should be noted. Not really any icons I can use for that, is there? Never mind. What else can I pop down? Let me see. What have we got going on? We've got hopefully we will have a blog post going on. I'm going to lay that over there, I think. and hopefully we will be able to publish our YouTube video that week. Not sure what they are at the moment. I haven't got my sort of planning schedule to hand to be able to let you know. The children start back on Tuesday. Do I want to mark that as well? I'm just going to write it in red. I like terms when you start back with an inset day. They make everything feel an awful lot gentler to begin with, rather than wham, you're back, the children are home. I haven't really left any space for any journaling comments like I thought I might. I think I'm just going to leave these spaces for now. Sorry, it's drifted down. I'm going to leave these spaces for now and fill in later on at some point. Just because this is still 2 weeks away and things will come up. As you've probably known from stuff I've said in videos, I like to plan about 2 weeks in advance. It doesn't always work out like that, but where I can, I do. So I'm gonna, I'm going to go in with this, and what I'm actually going to try to do, will it work? Will this, if I line it up there, will that cover it all? Yes, it will. Sums up my time with my friends perfectly, that quote. We spend a lot of time outside together. This is going to be excessive habit tracking, I feel. No, I've used 4 in other places, haven't I? I have. I've used 4 habit trackers in other places, so it won't be so bad. I'm going to stack these. As best I can. This does feel a bit bizarre planning like this, I will be honest. I don't know if any of you kind of switched the way you plan and then reverted back for a specific reason or anything. But, it's a bit odd, being completely honest. So that's that done there. I'm going to include this as well, mainly because I'm not quite sure what else I'll do with it, and it's very lovely and I don't want it to go to waste. If it's there, I'm likely to use it. And then I'm going to go to my washi and hopefully stick some stars at the bottom. Is that too many stars? That's fine. So that's my sidebar, that's that. So although this is lovely and pale and bright, this actually kind of makes it quite a dark spread, I think, when you look at it as a whole. I haven't used my little lanterns there, but I think that's okay. I've got quite a few stickers left actually. I could go back and add some into my mini happy planner. I could add some into my passion planner maybe. Let's have a look. What else have I got in here? It's Bill Day on Wear Tuesday. So those are the bills going out this week. So we'll mark that down. So that I remember when I get to fleshing out this week, I have to do that. And actually I think Tuesday might be the best day for filming. Wednesday. I think it's going to have to be Tuesday. Because I've got stuff going on then. I'm going to camp on Friday. I'm back on Sunday and I want to get it posted. So I might have to just do that there. So, oh, come on. There we go. It's because I didn't have one of them lined up properly. That's why it wouldn't go on. So that, oh, I really like that. This is going to bug me. Sorry. Again, I think I say this every video, the joys of removable stickers. Just have a little bit of a fidget about with them all. Oh, I like that a lot. I do. I'm going to have to write blog and YouTube down, otherwise I will forget that that's what that's there for. I will think, why on earth have I got empty stickers? And I think I might just have to go around the plan session sticker. Sorry, this is requiring a lot of concentration going around this sticker. It's got a lot of wavy bits and then some words cease to be. So yeah, just make it stand out a little bit better. And I think for now, that is probably all I'm going to do, because as I said, we've still got 2 weeks, things will crop up, I'll flesh it out close to the time, but I do still have quite a few stickers left, so, which is one of the things I really like about the full kits, especially if you get the add-ons, you can get sort of a couple of weeks out, which is quite nice. So I may go back and use those in one of my other planners, or maybe on a horizontal week with my own washi. As I said, I just couldn't bring myself to cut this up. There we go. So, hope you guys are having a lovely week. Hope you guys have fun planning your weeks ahead. This has turned out to be quite a long video, for which I apologise. Hopefully I'll be back with a shorter one soon. Bye for now, guys.